All right. Okay, so I'm going to show you how to use this coffin box that I have created. So in this coffin box, it's made of resin, but we have already put ground up, not exactly ground up, but like, as little as possible, small pieces of coffin nails are already embedded inside this box. Okay, so how you need to use this. Firstly, I mean, I am not explaining all the steps of cleansing and protection here, but you would need to use all of those cleansing and protection steps. For right now, since I'm not really doing a spell, so I'm just gonna cleanse with some Palo Santo. So I'm just gonna let it burn a bit and cleanse the space, cleanse myself, cleanse the space. You don't need to really cleanse this box, you just need to make sure that you have a circle of protection or something like, or some grounds of protection. Okay, so I'm just showing it around so that we have some protection here going on here. Okay, you're gonna either take a piece of paper with the name and photo, with the name and date of birth of the target, or you can also use a photo in this case. You can also write your intention across. You can write it in even across. Okay, you can write it backwards. You can take you can imagine this thing to be the photo of a person, and you can write their name, date of birth, and your intention across. You can cross it. You can do it with as much hate as you can or you want. This is not going to be a spell so to unalive somebody. I don't think it would, but it would definitely stop them in their tracks. It'll give them their karma back. It will stop them. Okay, it will literally almost put them in a coffin. So you want to open this and you want to put this face up. Okay, you don't want to fold this piece of paper or this photo. You don't want to fold it much. You can fold it a little just to get it inside. Okay, so now that this thing is inside, all right, you're gonna read either the last rites, okay, from Psalms or the Bible, or you're just gonna say some last words to this person. After that, as dirt, we will be throwing in some hot foot powder. Okay, so this is the hot foot powder, and I also have some cursing powder. I don't have it in that bottle, so I have my entire jar of cursing powder. Okay, so I'm gonna throw in some hot foot powder inside this. And put in your intentions as well at the same time. I'm also going to put in some cursing powder as if to lay dirt, like they put dirt in when they are laying someone down. So as if to put in dirt. I'm also going to putting in some cedar wood and pine needles because I want to make it hurt. You can put in like stuff like that, whatever you want, whatever you think is necessary in this work. Okay, you can just put it on, and then after that you just either you can glue this shut, you can put a rubber band around it. I like putting on rubber bands around it, or I like putting on like strings, black strings that I have prayed on. Okay, so I'll just put a rubber band around it. So I have this way of putting this rubber band around because I feel this, like, seals the deal, kind of. Okay, it's like serious, you'd see. And then I would either, burn a candle on top of this, or I will bury this, or I can keep this somewhere else as well. I can keep this in a dark place. You do you, okay, because it really depends on what kind of a spell and what kind of a situation that you are in. Now with this particular thing, you can actually reuse. Okay, so this is the thing. So when you reuse, what you do is you take another container. Okay, so it has to be a container. It cannot be some plastic or something of that sort. Okay, it has to be either an aluminum container or even a plastic container would do, but it has to be a container. Okay, so something to contain. All right, so take a container. All right, put this, empty out this entire thing. All right, just take it out and empty it. All right, and then after that you again cleanse this thing. You rub it out. You rub the entire coffin out with either some salt water or anything of that sort, and then again you can store it and use it for somebody else. Okay, you can also just, you don't have to always use this cursing powder and hot foot powder. You don't always have to use that. You can just put the name in and your intentions in, and you can just put whatever you think is necessary in this spell. Okay, so you can just put them in. The hot foot powder and the cursing powder is not required, but I generally say that yeah, you put in some kind of dirt. Okay, because that would follow so nicely with the last rites and lowering the coffin rites. So that is the reason that I told you to do that. And then after that, you cannot put in more than one name at a time. Okay, this is the thing. If you want to put in more than one name at a time, then you need to get more coffins, but you cannot put in more than one name in one coffin at a time. Okay, so you can only put in one name, and at this time you can store this. And say this has the various stages of working. Okay, this this is something that keeps on working over time. So it's not really that this it will stop, it would work within 3 months or it would work within 6 months. No, once you've done this, it'll keep working over time. Even after 5 years, this will still keep working. Or if you don't want it to work, again, as I told you, just cleanse this entire thing out. Okay, and then you can put another name in, or you can just leave it be. All right, so that's how you use this coffin box, and I hope you enjoyed this video tutorial. Thank you so much for watching. Have a great day. Don't forget to cleanse yourself, the room, the space, everything afterwards. Okay, so this is a very important step. Please don't miss that, because I'll be doing that right now.